welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Do your best, but don't overdo. Always do your best, but don't overdo. When you overdo, you deplete the body, and you go against yourself. And it will take longer to accomplish your goal. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 66, Nasdaq up 10, S&P's up 1, gold contract down $7.30, trading at $1,685 an ounce. Silver up 9 cents at $32.27 an ounce. Platinum off $7 at $1,689 an ounce. Copper flat at $3.68 a pound. Light sweet crude flat at $96.24. Bonds down 2 ticks at $145.31. King dollar up 12 ticks, trading out at $79.98. Euro is at $133, and the yen is trading out at $88.69. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? You're at 1493. Higher price today. Volume 637 million. You should be doing about 800 million up here. Bottom line, got to higher price. If we go over to the Dow Industrials, what you have inside the Dow Industrials is this. Dow Industrials today get up to a price point and close at a price point of $13,779, up $66. Inside the Dow, no doubt it's going to be all about good old IBM. IBM's 11% of the Dow. We take a look at this, and what is she doing? Dow Industrials, folks, you have 2 different spikes that were up there. We're talking about the highs of 2007. What we have out here, we had one spike of the 14,021. We're at 13,777. The other one is at the 14,128. Now, if I put the diamonds on here, we go look at the diamonds, and I'm going to show you your correlation here, and your correlation is pretty intense. We take the correlation, you put this up here, and what you're going to see is that we're approaching that supply line, and we're doing it on volume on a monthly basis of 120 million versus 349 million, 542 million, and 400 million. Bottom line, folks, it's not even close. Not even close. Now, can it get up there and touch it? Yes, it can. No doubt about that. Nasdaq Composite. Now, let's go over to the Composite, because the Composite today, you had a flat, well, you're up $10, but you had a flat Composite. Now, that's insane in the context that what we had out here today is Google was up $38. So inside that Composite, what does it mean? Well, if we go look at the 3 Qs, this is what you have. 3 Qs out here today, we're up 41 cents. You did 27 million shares. The 27 million is going into 70 million, and you're going into 73 million. It's pretty intense that the actual Qs couldn't get price going with volume going when you did have Google up that dramatically. Now, what it's going to be all about at 4:30, it's going to be all about Apple. Apple today closed out here up $9, trading at $5.14. Apple's going to be coming out with its numbers at 4:30 Eastern Standard Time, and bottom line, we'll see how Apple performs. Apple, to me, is a much larger ABC structure in the way down. We'll see how that shakes out. The first leg down on Apple is 225 points. After the close, Netflix, Nflx, she is trading up big time. Netflix closed at $103. She's trading at $128, or up $25, which is a good 22%. Bottom line, let's see what she's saying out here. So Netflix, the fourth quarter. Let's see, that's the fourth. Bottom line, she made money instead of lost money. The estimated loss, this is kind of interesting. The estimated loss per share was $13, and she actually made $13. So bottom line, we're going to have a lot of numbers coming out after this close. Bond market. Let's go over to the bond market. We take a look at bonds, what we have inside the bond market out here today. We did 242,000 contracts. Bond market, folks, the 30-year bond is going to need more volume to get into higher price. It's inside the higher range right now, but we're no doubt going to need more volume in order to get to higher price. We go to the dollar index. Now, what the dollar index has done this last week is it rejected lower price, did it on lighter volume, and what you have here today is that we got a sideways move. We did 18,000 contracts. She looks like she's building cause to get into the 82 to 84 area. If we go over to gold, if you actually look at the gold contract, it doesn't look that bad, okay? But it is. What you have is this. You're down 750 today. We're at a price point of 1685. Bottom line, it can't handle the November and December downdraft. That's what's going on. The equity, some of the equities, if you want to take a look at equity, if you had actually saw me on CNBC last week, I was talking about IM Gold. They just took that thing apart, folks, okay? It's down to $1.64 today. And this is pretty amazing, too. This is an $11 stock. This stock's going to $2. Bottom line, they got some big problems, and whatever they are, well, one of the problems is that Paulson has to get out of the stock. But another problem now, what you have is that you have a situation that operationally, they have some problems, but it's just amazing watching this. And that's not the only one. There's not destruction right across the whole equity, maybe the metal equity structure, but there is problems. If you go over and take a look at an Eagle, volume comes out of it today. Bottom line, that's going to go after that swing point of 49.10. We are at 49.30 right now. And what is deviant about that movement in the gold market in general is that what you did have yesterday, gold get to higher price yesterday. The equities move. They couldn't get to a swing point. They basically gave it up on price. Amgen, AMGN, let's see what Amgen is saying out here right now. So Amgen, the estimate was $1.39. They made $1.40. Amgen closed at, closed at 83.07, and she is trading 83.52. Netflix, Nflx, let's go back to Netflix. Gross numbers are out there on Netflix. So first quarter revenue on Netflix, the estimate was $969 million. They're going to take in they expect to take in $1 billion to $1.03 billion, which is a good number, no doubt. Trading up, you talk about an equity trading up. Now let's just see inside that contents. Yeah, percentage of float. That's pretty intense. The percentage of float is actually 24% on Netflix, folks. That's what you have happening there. And that's one out of every 4 shares have to be bought back. That stock going topside like that, they're going to get more than one. People are going to be going absolutely wild right here, basically closing positions. We go to FFIV. We have with FFIV. This closed at 81.81. She's trading at 102, up $4. And let's see what they say. So F5 Networks, the adjusted net was $90 million. The revenue is up 13%. The bottom line is that she is trading up $4. She was up $2 today. And we take a look at this. We put this on a 3-year. And she's in a consolidation. That's what she has happening right now. She is in a consolidation. There's going to be a lot of action after the market out here, no doubt about it. Some of the high-volume stocks still in a low-volume market. Today, this is what you had. Coach got absolutely smoked. She was down $9.91, trading at $50. We had Bank of America was up $7. We had Intel down 6. We'll go back to Intel. Intel's got some big problems out here. Morgan Stanley was down 31. We had Marvell up 17. Marvell Technologies was up 43. If we go back and take a look at Intel, what we have with Intel is this. Okay, so Intel gaps higher 5 days ago. Couldn't handle it. She gaps all the way up to $23. Next day, gaps down to 21. What you have is this. You never want to see an equity basically push higher like that and give it up the next day. Intel is an equity that had gone straight down from $29, gets to 19, can't handle it. Now, let's go over to Big Blue, because Big Blue inside the Dow, you got to remember, Big Blue is 11% of the Dow Industrials. What you had with Big Blue up here today is this. Big Blue trades up to 208. It had been up $12. pull back. Guess what it did, folks? Goes right into the gap. The gap at the top of the gap was 209.47. We got the 208.58. Bottom line, that's a consolidation. She'll back down now, Phil. She'll fill the other side of the gap, but you get a consolidation that's in place, and it's a nice wide consolidation. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We're coming right back.